welcome back to the channel, guys, and another Dead Man's Hand battle report here. So, switching things up a little bit, we finally finished up painting the Kelly gang, so we're going to have them make their debut today, and they'll be coming out of the bank here to start the scenario, and having just recently robbed that, and then in a redemption arc here, hopefully, for the Pinkertons, in a game that we played recently but didn't film just because it was just too brutal for TV or YouTube. The Pinkertons are going to look to avenge a previous massacre at the hands of some lawmen by actually putting down the Kellys here. So they've traveled all the way from America to try and put down the Kelly gang today, and they're coming out of the, I think, sheriff's office here. And we're going to try and meet somewhere in the middle here, hopefully, and duke it out, but Kelly gang's going to try and exit off the opposite side to make away with their loot, and Pinkertons are going to do their best to stop them. So we will see how this goes. Haven't tried the Pinkertons, or sorry, the Kellys yet, but stat-wise, on paper at least, they seem pretty nasty, but very short range. So we'll see how things go. All right, guys, we're back at the end of one, so it looks like everybody's kind of converging here on the doctor's office here, center of town. So the Kellys basically just moved up, nothing fancy. We already got the cards out for the next turn. And then the Pinkertons also kind of moved up, although they're kind of going in sort of a single file here almost, and then kind of spread out across some other areas. And we got another guy hiding back here. So we'll see how things play out. They definitely have the range advantage a little bit over the Kellys. They do have a repeater in the crew and then a shotgun guy. So we got to always be very aware where he is if he gets too close. So we'll see how things shake out here, but there should be a little bit of action on turn 2. Alrighty, guys, we are back at the end of 2, and as promised, we did have some action here. So some of the regular followers of Ned Kelly here try to get up on the corner here, and we're just out of range at the start of the turn to take some pot shots at the Pinkertons, but Ned and the brother and then one of the followers kind of lined up here on the other side of the building and started putting some damage down range, although they did take a little bit in return. So we put damage on just one of the regular Pinkertons, but then their boss, I think the marshal, came up, tried to shoot at our damaged follower, did put another damage on him, so he's got a little bit of worry now with the 2. But then Ned came around at the end here. He's closest to us on screen, and just fired twice in a row, and actually put some solid damage on Marshall, and it was enough for a nerve test each time, although he passed it, although the second time almost failed it. So we did put 2 damage on the Marshall, which is some pretty solid progress too, and hopefully we'll slow them down a little bit. But we definitely got to get some good rolls next turn here, but we are in pistol range now, so we can definitely start exchanging fire. But we got to watch out. The shotgun guy, I think, is moseying closer. Oh, yep, there he is. Yep. So we have to be very careful about that. We'll be back at the end of 3. All right, guys, back after 3. So lots of shooting this turn with not really a lot of results, and sadly, just a lot of bad rolls. So Ned and his brother got up close, and we're trying to get some point-blank kills here against some of the lower-level Pinkertons, and just proceeded to whiff. Our other follower here healed up and shot as well, but again, another miss. Pinkertons healed up, as did we, and some more shots exchanged over here, and kind of the same results. So unfortunately, just a whole lot of a lot of noise and gun smoke, but no real results. So we're going to be going into 4 here, and hopefully get some high rolls here and start dropping Pinkertons. Alrighty, guys, end of turn 4, and definitely some bloody action. We managed to drop 2 of the regular Pinkertons between Ned and the brother, just going to town on those guys and stacking up some modifiers. Ned did take 1 in return from the marshal, but we'll hopefully be able to heal that. We traded some shots here and there on this side, and unfortunately one of our followers did go down to massed efforts from shotguns, repeaters, and pistols. So we did unfortunately lose one of our followers, and another one took some damage. Now he is a little bit lonesome, so we're going to try and hopefully get him out of trouble before the Pinkertons gun him down. And kind of push on this side, hopefully with Ned and gang on this turn, and maybe we'll drop the marshal, and then hopefully that should pivot things in our favor. So that was 4. We are coming up on 5. All right, guys, end of 5. So nobody has died, but we did trade some damage here. So we extricated one of our followers, one of the
I lost 2 guys.
Right. That was the previous turn.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, start over then.
Nah, that's fine. Okay. So Pinkertons chasing us. We had our other follower come around rather than expose himself to like 4 Pinkertons on that side. So he's coming to the aid of his colleague here. Shot through the steps, put a damage on the Pinkerton chasing us. So hopefully we'll be able to maybe drop somebody on the end of the turn here. While Ned and his brother went to work and put a damage on the shotgun guy, although they've each received a damage too. So last turn coming up, we do have to be careful just so that we don't accidentally lose either of the 2 main guys here, but we'll see if we can maybe drop another Pinkerton. So just unfortunately on both sides, lots of low rolling when it really mattered most. Otherwise, definitely would have been some more dead guys. So Pinkertons or the Kellys definitely aren't going to make it off the board, but we're going to see if we can do a little bit more damage on this final turn here. All right, guys, end of the game here, last turn, so lots of bloody action. So start off over here. We had one of the followers come around and just roll a nat 20 and drop the Pinkerton that was chasing him. Then we came around the side and put another damage on the Marshal. And then Marshall and the other guys came up and actually managed to drop Ned, but took literally every last shot that they had to do it. So now, again, end of the game, unfortunately, but would be fun to play it out and we'll see if the brother would take some revenge for Ned going down. But that is where we'll call it. So fun game. First time playing the Kelly, so it's definitely some things to get used to. But just also kind of crazy just how immune they are to a lot of things in the game. So
survivable.
Yes. So and it took 6 turns to drop Ned, and now they're finally susceptible to nerf tests. So right when the game's over. So yeah, not having to worry about anything really as long as Ned's alive is pretty powerful. So we didn't get to test out all of the actual Pinkerton cards specifically because they kept coming up for initiative, but certainly some nice tools there to remove under fire markers as the game wears on, but nonetheless pretty cool, and definitely worth trying again. So fun narrative here. So the Pinkertons redeemed themselves a little bit, but I think points wise I think it's going to come out to a draw because they killed Ned and a regular guy and we killed 3 of theirs. So but fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll have some new crews for you guys next time. We're gonna get the the Desperados painted up here and look to introduce them in the next game. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.